quarterback is unquestionably the most vital position in football, the heartbeat of every NFL franchise. Having a true elite talent under center can define a team's destiny. Just look at Patrick Mahomes, Peyton Manning, and Tom Brady, who've combined to win 8 of the last 11 Super Bowls. Even Matthew Stafford and Jalen Hurts, 2 of the remaining champions, are regarded as top-tier signal callers. But while some quarterbacks rise to greatness, others have been given superstar treatment without delivering championship results. Despite lucrative contracts and loyal fan bases, these passers have consistently fallen short when the spotlight burns brightest, especially in January and February. Here are 5 of the NFL's most overrated quarterbacks, ranked by their stats, contracts, and postseason letdowns. At number 5, we have Trevor Lawrence of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Once heralded as the next generational talent, Lawrence entered the NFL in 2021 with sky-high expectations following a legendary college career at Clemson. But after 4.5 seasons in the league, that promise has yet to fully materialize. His rookie year was a harsh reality check. A 3-14 record, 17 interceptions, and a completion rate under 60%. Though he bounced back in 2022 with over 4,000 passing yards and a playoff victory that gave hope to fans in Duval County, his growth since then has stagnated. Injuries, erratic accuracy, and costly turnovers have dimmed his once bright star. Now, under new head coach Liam Cohen, Lawrence's Jaguars sit at a mediocre 5-4, far from elite contention. Unless he can recapture his 2022 form and lead Jacksonville deep into the playoffs, the former #1 overall pick risks being remembered more for unmet expectations than his potential greatness. The hype may have been real, but the results have not lived up to the legend, at least not yet. At number 4, we find Dak Prescott of the Dallas Cowboys. For nearly a decade, Prescott has been the face of America's team. A steady regular season performer, but an underachiever when it matters most. Despite his impressive stats and leadership qualities, Dak's playoff resume paints a troubling picture. With just 2 wins in 7 postseason appearances, his .286 playoff winning percentage mirrors that of Alex Smith, ranking among the lowest for multi-game starters in NFL history. Time and again, Prescott has faltered in clutch moments, throwing critical interceptions that have cost Dallas dearly, including their most recent postseason heartbreak against the Packers. While he's capitalized on perfect contract timing to secure massive paydays, his on-field shortcomings have left fans frustrated. The Cowboys, now sitting at 3-5-1, are once again teetering on the edge of mediocrity. Unless Prescott can finally overcome his postseason demons and guide Dallas to its first NFC Championship game in 30 years, his reputation as one of the league's most overrated quarterbacks will only grow louder. For a franchise built on Super Bowl expectations, good enough simply isn't good enough anymore. At number 3, the spotlight shifts to Justin Herbert of the Los Angeles Chargers. Few quarterbacks have entered the league with as much raw arm talent and promise as Herbert, yet few have delivered such inconsistent results. After an electrifying rookie campaign that earned him Offensive Rookie of the Year honors, Herbert appeared destined for superstardom. However, his journey has been riddled with inconsistency and missed opportunities. The Chargers' infamous 27-0 playoff collapse against the Jaguars in 2022 remains one of the most embarrassing meltdowns in NFL history, one where Herbert's offense vanished when it mattered most. Even with Jim Harbaugh's arrival and a bounce-back 11-6 season, Herbert failed to make a Pro Bowl and imploded in last year's wild card game, tossing 4 interceptions against Houston. While the Chargers' 7-3 start this season shows promise, Herbert's postseason struggles continue to define him more than his highlight throws. For all his talent, he's yet to prove he can elevate his team when the stakes are highest. Until he leads Los Angeles to consistent playoff success, Justin Herbert will remain one of the NFL's most overrated quarterbacks, a player whose potential has outpaced his production. At number 2, we have Jordan Love of the Green Bay Packers. Once touted as the heir apparent to Aaron Rodgers, Love entered the league with great anticipation and expectations when Green Bay drafted him in the first round of 2021. After 2 years of development on the bench, the Packers handed him the reins in 2023, hoping he'd continue the franchise's legacy of elite quarterback play. However, what followed has been a roller coaster of inconsistency and missed opportunities. With Green Bay sitting at 5-3-1 and Love showing little sign of elite development, questions are mounting about whether he's the long-term answer. His lack of Pro Bowl appearances, middling offensive output, and inability to elevate the team beyond mediocrity have made him one of the most overrated quarterbacks in the NFL. Unless he makes a major leap soon, Love's tenure could become a cautionary tale of hype overshadowing substance. At number 1, sitting atop the list, is Lamar Jackson of the Baltimore Ravens. While his athleticism, speed, and regular season brilliance have captivated fans, Jackson's postseason shortcomings tell a far less flattering story. The two-time NFL MVP has dazzled with gaudy stats and highlight reel plays, but when the lights shine brightest, he's consistently come up short. Despite owning one of the highest career regular season winning percentages at .737, Jackson's playoff record of 3-5 exposes a troubling inability to perform under pressure. Among all multi-time MVPs in NFL history, he's the only one without a Super Bowl appearance, an alarming distinction when compared to legends like Tom Brady, Peyton Manning, and Joe Montana. His lone AFC Championship game appearance in 2023 ended with a 17-10 loss to Kansas City, where he turned the ball over more times than he found the end zone. Though Jackson remains an electric playmaker capable of changing games with both his arm and legs, his postseason collapse year after year makes his MVP resume feel hollow. Until he delivers when it matters most, lifting the Ravens to a Super Bowl, Lamar Jackson will continue to represent the epitome of an overrated star. Spectacular in the regular season, but absent when true greatness is defined. And there you have it. 5 quarterbacks who've been riding on reputation more than results. Whether it's playoff failures, inconsistency, or inflated hype, these names prove that not every franchise QB truly earns that title. Let us know in the comments who you think is the most overrated quarterback in the league right now. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more in-depth NFL analysis and updates. Thanks for watching.